Okay, I'm going to explain something to you. I'm going to explain something to you guys right now.
That top wood over there's got a lot of work to do. I'm going to
Let's climb.
wedge in there.
They're leaning hard down to the, there's a creek down there.
Look at our high side. Look at all the wood we've got. But remember, all it is this piece of wood. That's it. There's nothing in the guts. You can see, look, you can see right to the tree.
Don't get freaking excited. I'm going to do a little bit more work here.
That must be it, eh?
This tree. Look at this. Watch this.
Look at this.
Okay, we're testing out this mic with the Power Saw running. I have not done that yet. Hey Dad, maybe slide your truck ahead a little bit too.
Watch what happens. Okay, so you can see what we got. We're rotten, friends. It's rotten bad. Look. So you've got posts. So all you got is posts. That one over there is going to be horrifying. So that's why I'm shooting. That's why I'm shooting like this. See? Look where the top is. That's why I'm doing that. It's going to end up like, I'm trying to save that oak out over there. I knew that was coming. Right beside the oak. So check this out. This is why they just won't hang on. So look at this, friends. Look where we shot the tree. We shot the tree right there. Right there. And look at. This is where we got. I know we're good, but we probably give it a trim. Oh no, we're good. Haha. We're right on the money. There's the oak I wanted to save. Look at that, Pop. See? Look at this. There's our oak. He's safe. Okay, good. This was my concern. It's just, we broke one branch. Oh no, we didn't. That's a fir branch. We didn't break anything. Good. Microphone on, but I want to test that and see how it was. Let's see how that went.
Okay, friends, we're gonna get out the 125 here. I'll talk to you about that stump in a minute.
So friends, you see the buttress? You see the buttress right there where it's swollen, like about right there, and then it gets narrower? See it? Look what happens to it. See that right there? Right about there. It's swollen and weird, and then it goes to about there and it straightens out. That's what happens when I test it. This will be interesting.
Friends, listen, on these big saws, friends, if you've got Homelight, McCulloch, Pioneer, any of these big saws, I'm just building this video for you. A little bit of four-stroke in the beginning is okay. Like that little before it picks up on the plane, so to speak, right? You're almost better off. That should be a sound and an insignia to you that you know that you're not lean. Because even when you just rev your saw and just go whack, whack, you can hear a saw go flap or wing, right? That could be too lean if it's just, I'm talking older vintage saws, friends, okay? The ones that we love and we want to nurture and keep around for a long time and not blow up. Right? So you'll notice in the cuts, especially with the big old 125s, it's okay to have that little 4-stroke just as you're, not loading the saw up. You want that 4-stroke to go away. Obviously, you got to be sharp, but that 4-stroke has to go away when you dig in the dogs and start leaning on it a bit or cutting into some good wood. It should disappear instantly. It shouldn't really come in and out. If it's coming in and out, you probably could tweak that high jet just in a bit. So this is how we learn to tune our saws, friends. Doodly-doo.
That saw's nuts. That 125. All right, I got one more tree here. I think I'll just throw a rope up in it and I'll get Dad to pull it over. It's got root rot like mad.
This one might even be the worst on the claim. Look at it. See, right there. And she's got a garden and structures. There's a shop right there. It's just not good, especially now that we took these out. So I'm gonna see if I can either throw a rope up into that or figure something out here.
Okay, friends, here's our last tree here. Dad's got it tied to the pickup.
It's a root rot fir, obviously. We just had to do, you know, and look at these down here. I can guarantee you they're solid on the stump because they're younger. Believe it or not, those trees are younger. Sorry, friends, focus. Than these. It's crazy, I know. You may think that sounds weird, but let me show you something. Let me just show you a little something here. Check this out. Check this tree out. Let's do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 40, 50. Look at that, friends. 50 years to right there. Seriously, friends, that is 50 years right there. Look how tight it gets right in here. Look at, that's 50 years. Look at this tree, friends. So there's 50, there's 100. These trees are, they're old. Look at this one. Too bad this is rotten. We could get a good count, but we're not going to get it. It's just not going to happen. Here's this big one. Anyways, I don't have much time left. I want to show you guys something, how much purchase I don't need. See this tree? It's a root rot tree. What we have to be careful of on this tree, we have root rot, big time. Now, you don't want to cut up. You want to use all the stump. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. I'm probably going to, we don't have much purchase. See that? I'm maybe 10 feet up. Right there. There's the line. It's right there. Okay? But it's not a massive stem. And Dad's got the 4x and he's right there. So I don't need a ton of purchase. But Dad's up there. He's pulling it straight off the truck. I'm just going to cut it up right now. He's going to pull it over. Dad, give me a little preload, please. All right. And then that's it. The game's going to be over. So I'll just put this out in front and you guys can watch it go down. But again, we're falling towards a target. So good. Perfect. Okay. Hey, this way. Oh, right. So start it over. Have you started it yet? No. Okay, don't start it yet. Okay, let's do this. Is that good, Bill? Yeah. Start it now? Yes. Good. That's that. I changed the carburetor on this 850, friends.
not gonna do that right now.
So friends, what you're hearing on that saw is, I talked about it the other day, but you might not have understood me. It's the low jet. Unfortunately, the guy that ported it, he went pretty heavy on the intake, and that's what I think the problem is. That it either loads up or it does something odd if you've got too much low jet to it. You'll say I put it in the logger and just let it idle for a second, then you go back to it and just grab it and rev it, and it just boom, and it'll die. Max, I have some Max that do that, but anyways, so what I do with this saw is I run the low jet lean, but it doesn't stall. It doesn't, like sometimes if you go too low or too lean on the low jet, is the saw will go bing, 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 and it'll run out of fuel and die. This one doesn't do that. So it's grabbing fuel from somewhere, and that's that weird noise you're hearing. It's the way the saws run. That's how I'm running that saw, or it gives me problems. Did you notice when I went away from the camera, or I came back to the camera and I went back and I grabbed the saw and it just went wing and it jumped right into action. And I kind of looked back at the camera and said, flap, flap, flap something. That's why. What a
Okay, that's that, friends. Okay, last tree, friends. She spotted it here. It's a balsam, dead balsam, bark's falling off it, little conch on it and everything. It's actually not that nice. Bark's falling right off it and peeling off it, and it's dead. It's typical, this dead, skanky little balsam. But it can't go back. It can't go that away. Sheds and all kinds of hoochie coochie. So, you know, up here, it's gonna have to go up here. It's just gonna have to creep it through that oak and them fir limbs and pop it off down by that arbutus. That's just what's got to happen. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Look at the top of it. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I'm just gonna get in behind it there and put a cut in it, and it'll probably go under its own fruition.
All right, that's that, friends. Game over. Thanks for watching. See you on the next job. Be kind to one another. Very important. Super important.
Okay, friends, so in closing, every one of these trees was rotten. Like rotten. And we know this. We know they have it, but look at this. That's more than 50% actually. Look at, that's really bad, that one. And same with this one. So unfortunately, that's because of structures is the reason why these trees went, friends. Not because any other reason. It's, we can't live with that what if, right? So unfortunately, the root rot is a... So which way are we going? Isn't this the fence line here? Or you got to get on the inside. So that last tree I fell, friends, it came right out to this stump. And that's what we wanted. We wanted it by the oak, which is there, and we didn't want to hit the arbutus. So, I mean, it actually came right on the money. It just did. Look at it. Dad, you couldn't get a better shot.
I know.
I mean,
Right on that stump.
yeah. And I mean,
And you missed everything that was good.
everything.
Yeah.
We missed everything.
The arbutus.
Gosh, that Billy Ray's pretty good, isn't he? No, he's not. Look at that.
Root rot. Those are cool. And your son. My favorite tree of the day was that one.
The last one, the big fella there.
Yeah, all with all the crazy workmanship.
Yeah, it took a lot of cutting.
A lot of thinking on this one. A lot of thinking on that one. Look at how much that pounds on the wood, friends. When you do that, look at how much that sunk into the wood. That wedge. Look, there's a big ridge there. Look at that. That's the wedge. Look at that. I pounded that sucker, friends, and I'm glad I did because it allowed these fibers to work. Dad cut them off. They're right there.
All right, over and out. See you guys on the next one. It's nice to do some cutting, isn't it?
You're the best.
Oh, listen to the flappings now.
You're the best.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.